20 of the world's best skaters from 19 countries across the globe, battling for 12 spots in the finals, a course embracing both street and park. Welcome to Simple Session 2018. Coming up in the program, we bring you all the highlight action from Tallinn, Estonia, where Saku Arena once again plays host to the 18th edition of Simple Session. We find out what skating means to the man that eats concrete bowls for breakfast, Mr. Pedro Barros. And we join U.S. skaters Zion Wright and Thrasher Skater of the Year Jamie Foy as they travel from sunny L.A. to the colder climes of the Nordic winter. But first, we check in with Judge Pat Duffy to get the Simple Session lowdown and to find out how the skaters will be scored.
Simple Sessions is one of the biggest skateboard/action sports contests in Europe. So everyone's usually, going balls out and going fast. So it's really always entertaining. It's tough. It is tough to be a judge here at Simple Session. Your bowl riders, your super technical ledge, street, rail guys, and then you got everyone in between because the course is so well-rounded that it's got something for everybody. As judging, we really look for trick selection, difficulty, style always, and then using the entire course. But just whoever puts on the best show, it's like, crowd response. You got to just take everything into account,
The competition format allows each skater 2 runs. The best run counts. The athlete with the highest score wins.
This is Simple Session Skate Finals 2018. Okay, we're going to kick off with Jamie Foy.
Oh man, Jamie Foy just won Thrasher Skater of the Year for 2017.
He is a powerhouse, isn't he? He's just a ball of muscle.
Yeah, they call him Big Boy Foy. Fearless, this dude. Jamie proving that he's got some transition here at Simple Session. There you see that fluid backside Smith grind on the taco into the backside air. Whew, the front side air, yeah, getting a little speed wobbles, but making it work. Nice 1 foot.
Well, he's been chasing Zion and Pedro around here in practice. Now he's going to come back into the rails, maybe slow it down a bit.
Nice front side feeble grind into the crooked grind to fakie. Really, really great run so far.
And what's interesting, we didn't see anyone doubling up the rails, hitting 2 in a row like that. Oh!
His signature trick there, frontside crooked grind, taking it to fakie. Not quite hanging on. Yeah, he's just coming off a Skater of the Year trip in Australia. Roommates with Zion Wright and Alex Sorgente in LA.
So the rail chomper. Oh!
Leaving himself room for improvement, powerhouse Big Boy Foy laid down a rangefinder score of 76.
Next up, Zion Wright. This kid is the real deal.
Yeah, Zion won Phoenix Am 2016, so he's got what it takes.
Oh! What?
I thought he was gonna fall at first.
Get out of town.
Into the backside air, hanging on. You talked about Zion surprising everyone with his transition skills, and here we see it at work. Huge alley-oop frontside nose bone there, and then able to slow it down a bit.
Lovely overcrook. Just got
rare fall, but making it look like it's not a fall into the 270 lip slide there.
He's so compact, isn't he?
Yeah, and he packs so many tricks in. He just boom, boom, boom. Just turned pro for real skateboards. So stoked for Zion. been putting in so much work. Fellow Floridian, roommates with his other Floridian, Jamie Foy. These guys really feed off each other.
Oh, there he was, fitty to front board transfer. And I think we saw that front blunt to front board in qualifying, didn't we? So he might be building to that. Oh!
Skating with the full package of speed with technical rail tricks and going huge on transition, Zion Wright earned himself a score of 78.
So Alex Midler, we said that he flew under the radar, but he managed to catch the judge's eye. He just wasn't falling, and he is so tech.
He did so many gnarly rail tricks in the jam during qualifying. Starting off with a nice backside disaster into that frontside ollie over the hip. Ollieing the Twinkies. Perfect innie 360. Wow, this is off to a great start.
And he's flowing, isn't he?
Look at that rail combination. The front feeble into the nose grind. That's the control he showed us in qualifying that got him into second place. That is so gnarly, that backside lip slide popping over in a front board. I can't even explain how difficult that is.
Oh! 270 onto the down.
Skating with a lot of speed and confidence. 15 seconds left. Can he hang on with the overcrook there?
And he's coasting. This is what we're talking about, the under the radar. You look at Pedro's run, how intense and emotional it was, but... Oh! 2 seconds shy.
A super consistent Alex Midler was one step away from the perfect run. With a score of 85.33, Alex took the lead with one rider left to drop.
Alex Midler qualified in second place behind this man. He is a wizard, the David Copperfield of skateboarding. Jagger Eaton.
Yeah, Jagger came onto the scene as a mega ramp skater, but has proven he's a street skater as well.
What? Back three over the hip. Wow, this kid has got it all, hasn't he?
Nice blunt kickflip there. Setting up for a switchback Smith. Wow.
It's difficult to see even the remnants of a mega ramp skater in here, isn't it?
I mean, he's really turned heads and proven he can put it together on the streets. Blunt frontside flip by doing things like winning Phoenix Am 2017. Wow, this is a great run. And you know, he's able to use his transition skills when he needs them with the blunt kickflips and stuff. They're just there, sitting there. It's like an arsenal.
His switch repertoire, you said it was unintentional, but his switch repertoire through here is better than a lot of the skaters that we've seen. Dare I say it, Aurélien Giraud, last year's winner.
Wow, and that was a heavy perfect run. Time before the fall.
Having qualified him first, Jagger Eaton showed no signs of giving that top spot up. Putting on a switch masterclass, the competition's youngest skater at 16 bagged a score of 91.33. The standings after run one saw Jagger Eaton streak ahead of the rest of the field, but with second run still to come and the formidable skater lineup, there would for sure be some movement in the final results. Just before dropping into run two, we caught up with one of the burliest bowl skaters to grace Planet Awesomeness. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Pedro Barros.
My name's Pedro Barros. I'm from Florianópolis, Brazil, and I'm 21 years old. No, I got it wrong. I'm 22. My first contact with skateboarding was when I was 1, so I grew with the skateboard by my side. I think it was always there. It was like, you know, life. Yeah, like a lot of my skating is seen contests, and it's always going to be that aggressive mode, because if you don't just go like for broke and not care if you fall, you end up holding back too much. My approach is going to be skateboarding, you know, having fun, and I like satisfying myself when I skate in a way that I gotta like at least feel happy with what I did. It's not because of the money that's going in your account or the contest you're winning, it's just of the pure joy it brings. this piece of wood with 4 wheels being in my life. That's my biggest achievement.
The momentum's building, you can feel it, can't you, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Infuriatingly, the concrete destroyer, the Brazilian Pedro Barros, is almost as good on a surfboard as he is on a skateboard.
Yeah, it definitely comes from the surf skate culture of Florianopolis, Brazil. Has won Vans Park Series in Brazil 2016 and 2017. There's the backside boneless. Yeah, Pedro.
An ollie out to flat off the sushi bowl.
All right, 30 seconds left. Can he turn it up to match the intensity of that start?
Do you think he was looking at the rail then?
Level. I think he was sizing it up. Yeah, a little hesitation there. Falling off on that Smith grind attempt.
So,
yeah, Pedro capable of ripping the streets, but definitely not his forte. Insane, insane bowl ripper.
Unsurprisingly, Pedro Barros had a brilliant showing in the park sections of the course, but the rails proved to be his undoing this time round.
Here's Vincent Milou from France.
One of my favorite skaters. This guy has such good style. And what we didn't see for me is signature trick, that flip, frontside flip to board slide.
Yeah, the frontside flip to lip slide. One of Vincent's standards there. We see those 2 kick flips into the front 3, landing it.
And he'd already dropped it twice by this stage, so he's on a flow at the moment.
Nice alley-oop air there. Yeah, and I mentioned it during first runs. Vincent, there's the trick. The kickflip lip slide. Front side, so difficult. And Vincent spent a lot of time in the States this last year with my boy Willie Santos. Getting a lot of coverage to the Trans World video part.
Oh!
Nice hurricane. Hanging on. Perfect run.
Solid second run because, there was that front board transfer.
Vincent Milou catapulted himself from 12th to 2nd place. But with 11 more skaters to go, would he be able to hold on?
Currently sat in 4th position, Dali Leon. Really consistent first run. He's got a really strong platform now to lay the run he wants down, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had one of our only perfect runs, and now the question is, how does he turn it up? Because obviously he gave it his all and it wasn't enough, so what's he got left in the bag to get to the top of the placings here from 4th place? Off to a great start.
And he didn't have to slow it down for that overcrook, did he? He just came blasting through there.
Added in that kickflip stale.
Doubling up on that run through the rails, really starting to crank the point measure up.
Nice solid tail slide, keeping his speed into the feeble grind.
It's not as technical as Jagger Eaton, but certainly like the rapid fire trick count that we're seeing here is huge. It's above Vincent Milou at the moment for me, and Vincent's only 4 points behind Jagger.
Massive kickflip grab there. Very similar to his first run. He added the kickflip stale.
Spain's Danny Leon would have to settle for an 84.66, putting him in 6th place overall.
Chase Webb.
Chase definitely has what it takes.
Rare treat to see him in contest.
Massive in the air there. Feeble grind pop over.
Coming up the top to build.
Yeah, he's got to pick up some difficulty fast here.
Beautiful. The only one of our finalists making it through there with speed.
Frontside 180, switch 50.
Yeah, that was a fakey rock last time. Oh,
there's the big spin front board. He missed on his first run.
And it's a staple of his repertoire.
Gotta stay on here. Oh! Missing the truck on the front feeble, but he hung on.
Yeah, he got every little bit of his get out of jail free card cashed in then, didn't he?
Going for this 50-50 front board, makes it. Wow, perfect run from Chase Webb.
So time has gone. Oh, the backsmith to finish, but it won't count.
Yeah, that was after time. That was a perfect 1 minute run.
Chase Webb managed to keep his feet firmly attached to the maple plank, but despite his technical use of the rail section, Chase only managed a 7th place finish. With the formidable forces of Jamie Foy and Zion Wright still waiting to drop, the podium spots were anything but decided. Before their second runs, we learn a little more about these two titans of tech.
I came from Deerfield Beach, Florida. I mean, we both moved to Long Beach, and that was like where we first started like our shit in California. But now, yeah, we more stable and better area. And
everyone's like in this area. We're like
easier to link up, private parks that we could just go skate whenever, and they're only like 10, 15 minutes away. Like the idea of a contest where they have both street and transition is like sick as hell, because a lot of us, like me and Zion, like we love to skate everything. Like that's what we grew up skating, is like whatever's at the park. A bowl, a rail, a ledge, whatever was there.
Estonia's near like Sweden and Finland, like at the bottom.
I just know that it's cold.
It's gonna be cold for sure. It's snowing, I think, right? It's different, it's real different. Like you got pretty much everything in like one area. Like big transition, big rails, just like, it's gonna for sure be like something different to see. Like everyone like stepping out their comfort zone to like hit other stuff and like, you know, just feel it out.
On our way to Estonia, son.
Oh shit. Headed to Estonia for simple sessions, baby.
So I'm just happy to go out there and just have fun with the homies and skate that crazy course, because it's like a BMX course. Can't wait to get there and actually see what it's like in person.
Hello, Jamie Foy. Awesome, thank you. How are you?
Chilling.
Hell yeah. You've already seen this, huh? I've seen it, bro. It's crazy.
Sweating. Hot.
Like 30 foot. 30 foot? Nah, I'm just saying.
You know, once you get in an environment like that, you know, you just push yourself way harder than you just normally would.
Yeah, I'm hyped to skate against the homies. I mean, friendly competition, that's always the best.
Yeah, you know, Jamie came out here with his roommate Zion, and I know he wants to turn it up and improve that first run score. Nice alley-oop set slide there.
So the clock started off the set slide, and he bangs a backsmith.
Yeah, it's the same start we saw in run number 1. Not quite getting the 1 foot off. But staying on his board. There's the front blunt.
He's so tight, isn't he?
The signature front feeble, the crooked grind and fakie. It's a great run so far.
You almost get the impression that he could do with stuff a little bit bigger, don't you?
Oh yeah, these rails are tiny for Jamie Foy. Nice front blunt.
Popped
2017 Thrasher Skater of the Year. Wow, front crooked grind pop over.
You got to say, Skater of the Year is essentially the Oscars of skateboarding, isn't it?
It's the big, you've made it. Oh, wow, 50-50, sex change, grind and fakie, 180ing out. That was insane.
What a run.
Foy's superb use of the course was enough to elevate him to 3rd. But Zion Wright was waiting to drop the run too, and was more than capable of upsetting the apple cart.
So next in, Zion Wright. If anyone can overhaul the top three, it's this man.
He had a 78 with multiple falls, so that just shows you what he's capable of.
Okay, here comes the speed build. First trick starts the clock.
Oh, going for the 540! Wow!
Yes, you just saw a street skater throw a 5. What?
The alley-oop nose bone.
And that was almost to the flats.
Wow, into the crooked grind, over crook. This is a great, great start from Zion Wright into the front blunt.
Well, he's about to start attacking the rails. Oh!
270 lip. Zion knows what it takes to win a contest.
This kid has the consistency of day old.
Oh!
No!
Missing
Commentator's
the front
curse.
feeble.
I was about to say he's got the consistency of day old porridge. He's so sticky he's not coming off the board, but there it was. I let him go with 10 seconds to go. Come on.
Wow!
What?
Front feeble, alling out to front board. That was one of the most difficult things we've seen all weekend.
Even with that fall, I think this could be a big one.
That was huge.
Had it not been for the fall, Zion would have almost certainly taken the top spot with his repertoire of rail combos mixed in with the Burley Park transfers. But he had done enough for a podium position.
One guy who's got the capabilities of taking him out is Alex Midler, and he's in. Starting off with that smooth backside disaster.
He maybe doesn't have the showmanship that we've seen out of Jagger Eaton, but he's certainly got the consistency.
Yeah, and he's got some really, really difficult rail tricks, like that front feeble pop over into that nose grind. Such a good line there. Nice front blunt. Oh!
And that's the linchpin to the run, isn't it?
Yeah, that backlip pop over, missing that. We saw him make that every single time.
Oh!
Unable to improve on his first score, Alex Midler would have to settle for 5th overall. Having already claimed the win, young shredder Jagger Eaton wasn't going to rest on his laurels as he dropped in for his second and final run.
This man, Jagger Eaton, is about to take a lap of honor.
Victory lap here from Jagger Eaton. There we see the backflip. Doing it for the love as he's already won the contest here at Simple Sash Session 2018.
What?
Wow, switch nose grind, just throwing it in there. Jagger has been able to mix super difficult transition tricks like that kick flip out of that blunt with switchback lips and super difficult rail tricks all weekend long. And he's dominated.
And it's the casual throwaways like the like the front one into the transition. It's mind-blowing. We're looking at the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Did a kickflip 180 nose grind into a front blunt kickflip out, into a big spin front board. Oh my gosh. This dude. Talk about video game skating.
Oh.
Switch back 5-0. Wow, I'm happy for this kid, man.
For me, he's proved 2 runs beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's the best skater in the room today.
He's barely stepped off his skateboard all weekend long.
Well, he's just 16 years old, but he's skated like a man here. That is truly phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, Jagger's the future. He really is what Simple Session's all about. Being able to flow and do park skating, and then able to throw in super, super difficult street tricks, and he's got it all.
I got second, and dude, yeah, I feel good. I fell on the trick, so obviously I made a mistake, but yeah, so I don't know. Congrats to Jagger, he killed it.
You know, it was really hard in the beginning because I didn't know how to incorporate the whole thing. You know, it's super hard because I love skating mega and I love skating big transition, but I also love skating rails. So having to put it all together, you know, was a struggle, but in the end, you know, I'm stoked it came out like that, and I'm stoked I stoked I got it done. Stoked.
A massive congratulations to all 12 finalists that qualified from a field of 60 skaters. But special props to Jagger Eaton, Zion Wright, and Vincent Milou for taking out the top 3 podium spots. We hope you've enjoyed the 18th edition of the now iconic Simple Session. We'll catch you all again in 2019 for more skate radness. Until next time, it's goodbye.